had some money in the bank, along with your mom. She couldn't go. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, I got to have somebody go. My whole leg was in a fucking... I had a metal thing. I got scars. That went from here.
A rod.
I had a rod outside of my leg screwed into my goddamn... I said, well, I can't fucking go without somebody help me, and I have to go to Nana's funeral. Well, you got fucking pissed when I called Richie to help me. So, but anyway, Richie went down there, flew on the plane with me and shit. Well, here's the Domino's part. I fucking always hated Domino's. And that's it. Me and Richie got to this hotel. Well, Heath picked me up, or no, it was Josh, Heath picked me up, and whatever. We had to stay in a hotel for 2 or 3 days. Order fucking Domino's. Order Domino's pizza. Because that's the only thing they fucking had around there, right? And I said, well, I hate Domino's pizza. I gotta fucking drown out that goddamn sauce and shit. So I had double olives, double peppers, double fucking... This is the night before fucking shit, you know. My hair's down to here. Fucking, it was long. I had my fucking truck driving head on. Just funny as shit, my Peterbilt hat. I don't even know what happened to that hat. It's down there in that basement somewhere. But Richie's like, all right, whatever you want, man. Richie can't fucking take hot shit.
Because he didn't have any money.
No.
So he had to eat what you ate.
Well, yeah, but if he'd have said something, no, that motherfucker was shitting on. He was shitting on fucking out. Because I can't make it to the funeral. No, I think it was Josh that picked me up in the fucking hotel. And where's Richie? He's in there on the fucking toilet. He can't come. Them motherfuckers down there, I've told you this, they wouldn't help me with a motherfucker. No. I was on crutches. They just all take off up to the fucking... It was like on a hill.
Yeah, see, it's out the country where she was buried.
Oh, fucking country's a motherfucker. And I love that shit. Railroad tracks out. Well, we went to Richie did go to the viewing the night before. Mm-hmm. And then they said, all the family come in. I'm on fucking crutches. And Richie's, God bless Richie. He does have a fucking home. He's with me with his, and they close the fucking door. I'm fucking in trying to get the fuck in there. There's who is he? Oh, it's Joe. Just kind of funny shit now that I look back. And I told you about the fucking kids, Lila's, they just smearing shit all over her goddamn coffin and shit. Just dirty hands and, I told you that.
Whose kids were they?
Fuck if I know. You know what I mean? And this fucking funeral home, railroad tracks right in front of the motherfucker. Here fucking, you're talking Elvis, dirty Elvis, fucking dirty South, crazy shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy fuck. And you know what killed me? Uncle Phil was there. And Dad called him. And I'm standing there on crutches. And he goes, oh, your dad's on the phone. All right. And Dad didn't come to his own fucking mother's funeral. My dad. And I go, okay, well, I'm waiting for the phone to be passed, over to me after he talks to fucking Phil. And Uncle Phil goes, well, your dad will call you later. Never called me ever. Didn't call me for a year. I didn't hear from him until the fucking time I had to call him and email him. That was sad. You want to talk about fucking sad?
That's pretty bad when you don't show up to your mother's funeral.
That's bad. Because he sure as fuck,
he went
when
to
his dad died,
funeral.
And you met Nana. There's pictures there.
He went to his dad's funeral. That's for damn sure.
What? That's strange.
And so did she. But neither one of them went to Nana's funeral.
Nana was. I wish you could have met her when you're this age to understand her and to. Well, baby. I mean, she would get up there like a guy, like a black woman. That's her voice. You know what I mean?
That's how Southern she was.
Well, and me and
the
your
most Southern you would ever know.
Your grandpa was divorced, and I got breast cancer, and Nana got in her car and came up here and took care of me and your dad and Uncle Jacob. It wasn't my mom and nobody in my family that took care of us. It was Nana came up here.
Oh.
And I was her ex-daughter-in-law. But to her, I was her daughter.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
She loved you more than fucking...
Wait, Nana?
I'll never forget
well,
this.
she gave me Aunt Hattie's stuff and her mom's stuff. She can give it to Nancy.
Remember when we went to fucking Aunt Hattie's house and I went in there?
I still got those pictures.
Oh, you gotta understand this. This is before ghost hunting and all this shit. We got there in the middle of the day.
Before ghost hunting.
But it was kind of like that.
Before the ghost hunters.
And all this shit. They lived in this fucking cabin, which looked like that. In that, like out there. That refrigerator out
it was
back.
worse than that.
No bathroom. No fucking bathroom.
The windows were nailed in with nails.
They have an outhouse?
Yeah, they had the outhouse, yeah.
Well, they had a toilet on the inside, but it wasn't hooked up.
No, well, but I was there before they had the fucking toilet.
It wasn't hooked up.
But I was, they never had a damn toilet.
Let me sit down.
Yeah, we have pictures of it. You took a picture of it.
I'm talking about, but as a young kid.
Oh, no, not when you were young. No.
I remember going there. There's no toilet at all.
You had to go outside.
You fucking went outside and took a shit in the fucking outhouse.
Yeah.
And taking your place.
And then they have running water in the house. She had to go pump water across the road.
Fucking insane. But when we went, it was overgrown. You had to walk through.
The weeds were up.
Nobody else
the
would go
windows.
in.
The weeds were up. Well, you're in Mississippi. There's freaking snakes and everything else down there.
Alligators,
and
fucking whatever.
And he went through that, and the weeds were up
said,
over the
this
windows.
Shit. Where's that picture that I brought out of there? You still have that?
Yeah, it's in the bedroom.
I fucking got that motherfucker out of there.
I don't know what to do with it because we don't know who it is.
What?
We don't know who it is.
There could have been a picture.
You stole a picture, but you don't know who it was.
I didn't steal it. It was just there.
Oh,
break that. No, Nana didn't even know who it was. She thinks it's somebody in Uncle Carl's family, but she don't know. It
has to be Uncle Carl. I'm gonna tell you, Uncle Carl was just like the dad, the Courage the Cowardly Dog's
Eustace.
Exactly. Because he was so mean, but at times he could be.
He wasn't mean.
No, at times he could be super nice. Chewed the fucking back like a motherfucker.
He wouldn't work.
Packs and packs of tobacco. But anyway.
And Aunt Hattie called
I'm the only one that had the balls to go in there.
Aunt Hattie called him Pumpkin.
I stepped. The first step I took was on a fucking stair in the back. Mm-hmm. You know where I remember eating black-eyed peas and sweet tea.
Where you went up into the kitchen.
Just fucking brought it. Oh, motherfucker. I could have fell to the fucking floor. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Somebody had been living in there.
Homeless people, and was the scariest part.
It was nasty.
Well, I'd rather have that than a snake.
Tore everything up.
But goddamn copperheads just infested.
I would have liked to have some of those dishes and stuff out of there.
I should have grabbed more.
No.
I crawled out of the fucking woods like Crocodile Dundee. So you guys, you don't know who Crocodile Dundee is.
I'm like, Joe, get out of there.
I come through the goddamn woods with a fucking picture.
I got the pictures. It's her clothes. Everything they had was still in the house.
I should have grabbed, but Mom, back then I was young.
Because they put her in a nursing home, and then nobody took care of the place.
That's when they know.
And her clothes and their dishes, everything they owned was still in the house.
What the?
And some homeless person had gone in there. Because the house
was
right next to.
Where's the pictures? Where's the pictures?
I got them in.
There's orbs, okay? Do you know what orbs are? Because I took a bunch of fucking pictures. I took probably 25 pictures and just taking pictures on our little digital camera.
Their bed was still in there and her clothes were hanging in there.
And Nana's just out. Yeah, Nana's. I mean, God damn, I wouldn't want her to go in there at all. I mean, never. But I tell you but before all that shit happened, they didn't have no fucking money, Mom, and they didn't, whatever, that was the nicest and funnest fucking place to go. Take a shit in a fucking outhouse with a piss.
I bet they did have some money.
They might have. But fucking black-eyed peas, she made us black-eyed fucking peas, and it's the sweetest
Kool-Aid.
tea in the whole fucking world.
She made Kool-Aid in that picture over there.
That's all that mattered. And the taste of the taste of the dishes that she had, I can still smell it. And the black-eyed
She made
peas.
Kool-Aid in that blue
Me and
picture
your
over there.
uncle Jacob loved it
She put
so
a
much.
whole cup of sugar.
The poorest people.
It was like syrup almost, and they loved it.
All the poorest people in the world. But I'll never forget that. I would.
She'd make biscuits. And
I would
gravy.
rather have that than go into somebody's fucking mansion.
Yeah.
Out on the fucking porch.
Remember,
fucking.
she sent us money one time.
No,
She
I don't remember
she
that.
sent us a card with money in it. Had $5 in there. And she said, I just wanted to send you something. Go get you an ice cream cone. She wanted us, me and the boys, to go get an ice cream cone. She sent us $5 to go get ice cream. Yeah.
Mama,
It was the greatest times of my life.
Mama.
It's
I wanted your mom and
this.
dad to name
It's
her
exactly
Hattie.
this. It's exactly this. Not exactly that. She was richer than they were.
No, Grandma. Oh my God, no.
Just about the same.
All she ever had to eat was Campbell's pork and beans. We would go there to visit her, and she would just open a can of Campbell's pork and beans cold, and she had applesauce and like fruit, like she didn't have no money to buy groceries.
Oh, well, but I mean, goddamn, that Aunt Hattie lived fucking rough. I'll never forget the first time I went to meet your mama's dad, my grandpa. Out fucking, where the fuck was that?
Seaman, Ohio.
Seaman. Fucking Christ. I don't remember. Uncle Kerry took me down there. He didn't have a fucking door.
No.
There was a blanket of, an old shitty blanket with horses on it, like a western blanket.
He lived in a mobile home.
Yeah, well, it's like
And it's
this.
set up on a hill. No grass, no nothing. Just
Chickens, dogs running around, David Allen Co. shit. I walked in there, and the fucking living room, he had candy wrappers and shit, just fucking everywhere.
cigarette butts, just,
Well, he goes, get you some sauerkraut.
yeah. He
He
gave
goes,
us some.
get
me
you
and
some
Anna
sauerkraut. You have to walk back to the spare bedroom. It's an old ice machine that he kept it in. I ain't fucking shitting.
Get you some sauerkraut.
No. I swear on
He
my
made
life. I swear
homemade
on my life.
sauerkraut.
And it would dip it out, and
And he gave me and Anna some that time we went down there, and you know what we did? We went down the road and threw it over in the woods.
I wouldn't even. I
I'm
told him I
like,
didn't
there's
like
no
it.
way in hell I'd eat that.
But okay, his paneling, like it was like kind of like that, but there was a whole western mountain scene painted like on the wall, like a fucking wallpaper
Yeah.
peeling off.
And Latricia said that they had to go down there and spend the night one time, and she said that his old
Rebel
lady
outlaw.
that he lived with, she'd be cooking and smoking at the same time. She'd just drop her cigarette ashes in the food and just keep on cooking. Latricia
Insane.
said there is no way I'd eat nothing down there.
Son, you don't know how easy you got it with ice.
And he had long hair.
fucking David Allen Coe.
He had long, and it was white and a long beard that come down to he looked like Moses.
He didn't know who I was, and he goes, "Oh, you're
Little
Allen's boy."
Joe. Little Joe. He always called you Little Joe.
I remember one time I was so fucking pissed at you when I held this in because we went over there one time and I sat on his lap. I was about Lila's age. He said, "You gonna come down and visit me sometime, son?" Just like fucking David Allen Coe. Out of my goddamn David Allen Coe fucking.
That's
yeah.
when he lived up here
And
with that lady.
And I said, yeah, Grandpa, yeah. I got in the car. You said, don't ever tell your grandpa you're going to go live, because you were upset with him. You know?
Oh, well, your dad hated him, too. Your dad didn't want him around us.
He was a kick-ass motherfucker.
He was just...
I got the boots. He'd put his cigar, he'd put his fucking cigar out on the boot.
Jeez.
And put a hole in them. Yeah. He
The
was.
wishing boot.
I guess.
No, it ain't the wishing boot.
Maybe
Play
maybe
wishing boot for us.
maybe that was the birth of the wishing boot.
Play wishing boot.
Cash, like I told you, when Cash was driving your car, or when I backed out of it, he goes, "This is a redneck shit." We had the TV going. I go, "Son, you're from a long line."
Yeah, I was.
Of rednecks.
Rap.
You've never known me as a,
Hillbilly.
But yeah.
Jesus.
Go
If
play
you
the
just
wishing
went
But
boot.
around-
Cash, you've never known me as a really.
My dad's family, he had. Okay, there was Uncle
Play the
Bob.
wishing boot. Play the
Go play the wishing
There
boot,
was
Lila.
Uncle Bob, Uncle Bruce, Uncle Sam, Aunt Mary Ellen, Aunt Geneva, Aunt Else, and my dad. There were 7 kids, and 2 died when they were babies. And they lived in that little bitty house. I mean, that house was like
Oh.
half the size of the